Members of the Council, ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for His Worshipful, the Mayor of Chorley, Councillor Tommy Gray. Please be seated. Thank you to everyone for attending this meeting. My name is Councillor Tommy Gray and I am the Mayor. Members of the public are welcome to observe the proceedings on YouTube. Due to regulations surrounding voting, only those members physically present are able to vote. When you are speaking, please speak towards the microphone so everyone can hear you. Please do not obstruct your mouth to ensure that everyone lip reading can do so. If anyone is having an issue, please let Democratic Services know. Some housekeeping. We are not expecting a fire drill, so if the alarm sounds, please exit the way you came in. Please ensure that any mobile phones are switched to silent. If the technology fails, I will adjourn the meeting to try and resolve the issue. Apologies. Councillor Sina Khan, Councillor Seema Khan and Councillor Zara Khan, due to a family bereavement, Councillor Councillor Martin, Councillor Derbyshire and Councillor Southern. That's the apologies. Declarations of any interest. Are there any declarations of interest? No. Minutes, pages 3 to 6 and 71 to 76 in your to follow pack. This item is for decision. Are there any issues to raise in the accuracy of the minutes from the meetings held on the 21st of November and the 17th of January? Councillor Bradley, please can you present these minutes?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Can I take it that the minutes of those two meetings, as we've had two meetings since the last full council meeting, are taken as a true and accurate record, as you outlined. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Right, thank you. Councillor Wilson, please can you second? Thank you. Take the vote. All those for? All those against? Abstentions? No. Mural announcements. Congratulations to the Chorley Lions Running Club. Earlier this month, I had the pleasure of attending a presentation ceremony for the King's Award for Voluntary Service at County Hall in Preston. Lions Running community in Chorley was one of the only 8 recipients of the award in Lancashire. The group provides an inclusive running club for all ages and abilities that supports physical fitness, mental and social well-being completely free of charge. Huge congratulations to the club on winning such a prestigious award. Mayor's Roaring Twenties Charity Ball, Friday the 1st of March. Time is running out to get your tickets for my Roaring Twenties Charity Ball taken at Shorwell Golf and Spa Hotel on Friday the 1st of March. The evening will include a 3-course dinner, disco, special prize draw, auction and popular £1 coin roll. Tickets are priced at £40, with all proceeds going to the Mayor's Charity Appeal. If you would like to purchase the tickets, please contact Paula Brindle no later than the 9th of February, with names and menu choices. Copies of the menu and the booking form are available in the members' room. Public questions, no public questions have been received. Executive Cabinet, pages 9 to 12, 77 to 78 in your follow pack. Councillor Bradley, please can you present the report?
Thank you, Mr Mayor. Can I propose that the reports regarding the Executive Cabinet on the pages as outlined 9 to 12 and 7 to 78 are taken as a true and correct record?
Thank you. Councillor Wilson, can you second the report? Thank you. Any comments or questions? No? Please can we note the report? Overview and Scrutiny Committee and Task and Finish Groups, pages 13 to 20 and 79 to 82 in your follow-up pack. Councillor Riggott, please can you present the report?
Thank you, Mr Mayor. Can I move the report, please? And can I just draw members' attention to paragraph 20 on page, sorry, is it 79 on the second section, that it has been agreed that the next scrutiny task group would look at suicide prevention and bereavement. And if any members are interested, could let Democratic Services know. Thank you.
Councillor Lees, can you second that report?
Report.
Thank you. Any comments or questions? No. Please can we note the report? Governance Committee, pages 21 to 32. Councillor Platt, can you present the report?
Thank you, Mr Mayor. I'm happy to present the report from the meetings of 27th of September and 29th of November 2023 and the 17th of January 2024.
Thank you. Councillor Clifford, can you second that?
Seconded, Mr Mayor.
Thank you. Any comments or questions? No? Right. Please can we note the report? This item, fees and charges, pages 33 to 36. This item is for decision. Councillor Wilson, please can you present this item?
Thank you, Mr Mayor. Members will see the report's quite a short report, but this follows the more substantial report that went to Executive Cabinet regarding fees and charges, Mr Mayor. But as members who were at the Cabinet meeting will recall, we said that this item would come to full council, of course, because of the financial implications attached with the proposals and therefore needing full council approval. So what the report sets out, Mr Mayor, is the proposed increase in garden waste collection charges of £5 per year. So the current charge is £32.50 for your grey bin for the calendar year, and this is twice by £5, so it's £37.50. Now, we have to have some context, which the report doesn't provide, and the context is that members who were at Cabinet and members who were at overview and scrutiny last week will recall the presentation that I made that gave an overview of the budget position that we're currently facing as a council and what we're actually consulting on currently with the public. And that tells us, Mr Mayor, in short, that we have a £500,000 at the beginning, a £500,000 shortfall for this year's budget and a £1.5 million shortfall for next year's budget, Mr Mayor. And that is why this measure, amongst others, has been brought forward to help us bridge that gap. So we never ever come to council meetings and we never ever propose increased charges for residents without there being a very good reason for that. The reason is, as we say, that budget position. We know the state of local government finance. With no doubt, we will debate those much further and further in more detail at the budget meeting in February, Mr Mayor. But the reality is, at this stage, in order to help us bridge that gap, we believe that this proposal is a reasonable request. It amounts to about 10p a week for those who subscribe. And that really is the key to this, Mr Mayor. is that this is an opt-in service. It's not a charge that will affect every resident of the borough. It's if you opt in, if you choose to have your grey bin. As it says in the report there are currently about 25,000 or just over 25,000 subscribers. And we hope that people will continue to pay the charge, particularly when we put it in the wider context of what's charged throughout Lancashire, which is provided in the report, Mr Mayor, on page 34. And you can see there that at £37.50 at the new rate, we'd be very much in the middle of what's probably charged across Lancashire authorities. That's not because we look at the list and think it's a league table and where are we in the league table, but it is to provide that context of when we introduced the charges, we introduced at quite a low rate. And as we can see now, it's an issue that we perhaps do need to address given the financial situation, and therefore we propose the charge of an increase of £5 as per the recommendation in the report. Thank you, Mr Mayor.
Thank you, Mr Wilson. Councillor Lowe, please can you second this?
Thank you, Mr Mayor, and for the reasons Councillor Wilson has outlined, in light of the financial challenges faced by this council and the reiteration, it is a subscription service, and if members of the public don't want to use this service, they can opt out. So I'll second that, Mr Mayor.
Thank you. Any comments or questions? No? Please can we move to the vote? All those for? All those against? Any abstentions? No. Yeah. Recommendations. Recommendations, paragraph to approve increase of £5 per annum on the current annual garden waste charge. Recycling waste strategy 37 to 68. This item is for decision. Councillor Lowe, please can you present this item?
Thank you, Mr Mayor, to present the recycling and waste strategy for approval. Members will noted that this has been through the committee system. It went to Cabinet in December and has now come to this council meeting for approval. It's designed to drive the council towards meeting waste reduction and recycling targets as requested by central government in the Environment Act of 2021. It's a working document if approved. It's been in development for some time and there have been a number of changes, but we're still waiting for pieces of information to come from central government. If I can turn members' attention to page 39 of the report, and that highlights the strategic objectives and the purpose of developing such a strategy. The strategic objectives are available on paragraph 24 of the report, and the action plan follows that at paragraph 25 and in the appendices, Chair. There is a lot of detailed work and challenges that this authority has to face over the next few years, with the aim of trying to achieve 65% recycling rate by 2035. There is a financial implication, and those are outlined in the budgetary process and in the document from the financial officer. But with those comments, happy to take any questions and approve the strategy and action plan and approve the budget requirement for the local priority actions.
Thank you, Councillor Lowe. Councillor Sherwood, please can you second?
Happy to second that, Mr Mayor.
Any comments or questions? No. Please can we move to the vote? All those for? All those against? Abstentions? No. Recommendations at paragraph 2 and 3. 2, to approve the strategy action plan 3, to approve the budget requirement for the local priority actions. Questions asked under Council Procedure Rule 8, if any. No questions have been received. To consider the notice of motion, if any, given in accordance with Council Procedure Rule 10. No motions have been received. Any urgent business previously agreed with the Mayor? Please may I ask all members to remain behind for a short informal meeting about the morality for next year. I have no urgent items. I now declare the meeting closed. Thank you for your attendance. Thank you.
Right.